Hello everyone, my name is Vince. Welcome to Yin Yoga. For this class, you'll need props like your bolsters as well as your blocks. So just come into a comfortable seated position. You can cross your legs, you can have your legs in front of you. And once you have settled in, just let go. It's so easy to go through our life focused on all the struggles, problems, obstacles, everything that is hard and complicated. And the thing is, this thinking kills our joy, our hope, our positivity and tranquility. The invitation is to try to search within for what serves you. I invite you to close your eyes. Where we place our focus on, where we place our attention is where our energy will go. How beneficial would it be for you to redirect that focus, that attention, that energy to what will serve you, to that greater vision of how you want to be as a person, as a professional, as a provider. In whatever role that you have, whatever purpose you're currently living. Words, thoughts are like seeds. We give life to what we say and think. They are what will grow in our hearts, in our life. So imagine if what we plant are seeds of hope, of faith, of good dreams. Imagine what we can potentially harvest. Let's take 3 clearing breaths. Please inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Last clearing breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Let's come into our all fours. All fours is when your hips are above the knees, shoulders are above the hands. Now, kindly step your left foot in between your hands. Try to move that right knee back. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your face. If you wish, you can grab 2 blocks. You can place a block each under your hand, coming into this pose that we call dragon. Try to move your right knee back so that the knee is not directly under the hip. And then just notice how this opens up the hips. This isn't really a comfortable yin yoga pose, but it's really very good to improve circulation on your hips. Try to release tightness that you feel in front of the hips. Just relax here and breathe. A lot of times our mind gets drowned with all the details of life, all the events, the news, all of these aspects of our life that we really don't have any control over. That's why a lot of times we feel helpless. As you imagine that greater vision of yourself, how can you try to wisely, mindfully use your precious, valuable resources like time, your space, towards aligning how you use each present moment to bring you towards that more meaningful direction. Take an inhale and slowly try to swing your hips back. Very good. Just come into a neutral shape and kindly just place your blocks, your props beside you. Maybe you can walk your hands closer to you, try to move the hips back, try to feel a little bit of space at the back of that left leg. How was that dragon pose for your legs, for the hips? Now, be careful, meaning put a lot of care on that right knee, and then just gently try to move the right ankle back. Very good. So the toes of your right foot are now facing towards where your buttocks are pointing. So you're going to straighten your left leg out to the left side, and then you're going to move your hips back until maybe the right butt cheek touches your right heel. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Perhaps you can grab your pillows, bolsters, blocks, place it in front of you. So you can adjust your hips here if needed. And then just try to rest your head, your chest on your prop. Notice now the very strong tugging or stress that you're feeling on the inner left leg. Just relax here. Just feel. It's okay, pals. Feel the sensation. Many times in our responsibilities, we are, if I can offer the image of a nurse, a healthcare worker, a lot of times we find ourselves taking care of others. And they are too focused on their agony, their suffering, their needs, without being conscious that even the healthcare workers, the nurses, also have their own needs and might not be feeling well, doing well, mentally, physically, emotionally, but still try to get by to do their work, the responsibilities of trying to help others heal. But in reality, they also have to heal within. It's just like us in our lives. We tend to be too focused on others, on external concerns. But there's a lot of healing within. That we need to put in the time, the space, the energy. But we tend to avoid. Take an inhale, energize your hands, slowly walk the hands closer to you. Now do this carefully. You're going to move your right foot a bit forward so that you can slowly lower the hips. Place the props to the sides. Place the right foot on the inner left thigh. Slowly point the torso towards that left leg. And then fold forward and down. You can just rest, leaning on your hands. You can place blocks on each side of your left leg and then rest your arms on those blocks. Or you can place a bolster, pillow in between your body and your chest. And then you can just rest here This is such a good way to encourage circulation in the body. Good way to address any stagnation. And just allow that flow within. Try to connect with your inner experience. Try to relax your rational mind, your logical mind that's always thinking. Maybe give it a break. And maybe try to activate your reflective mind. Relax your face. Relax your neck. Relax the shoulders, the chest, and your back. Soften the groin and the legs. And just breathe. There are 3 tenets in Yin Yoga. We try to find our edge. That position wherein we feel the shape, but it's not too intense. We stay in this shape in stillness and we wait for time, usually between 2 to 5 minutes. Just turning inwards, giving back to yourself. What is it that you haven't been able to give back to yourself? What is it that you are most yearning, that is most important to you now? Take an inhale. Slowly use your hands, prop yourself up. Put your props aside. Now, place your hands on the mat. Lean on the right thigh, the right leg, and then slowly swing your left leg back. Now, you can keep that left knee bent, or you can straighten that left leg as much as you can. Now, you don't want to be collapsing to the right side, so if you want to place a block to support you so you don't topple and fall, please do so. And then have props in front of you, like a bolster, a block, or even just your arms. Walk the hands away from you. And then slowly lie down. Resting your head, resting the chest. And then just let go. Please relax your feet. Relax your legs. Relax the groin, the belly, the chest. Relax your neck and face. What would you give back to yourself to honor and respect the courageous side of you? That bold version of you. On your next breath, slowly energize your hands. Walk the hands closer to you. Gently straighten the right leg. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, we will make our way just to lie down for a few moments on our back. Just to rest here. Excuse me, Pepper. Please relax your feet, your legs. Soften the groin, the belly, the chest. Relax your hands and arms. Just relax here. Many times what prevents us from giving back to ourselves is guilt. Not giving ourselves permission to honor ourselves, to love ourselves. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel the softness in your body. On your next breath, please bend your knees. Step the feet on the mat. Slowly windshield wiper your knees from side to side. When your knees come down on the right side, slowly come into a fetal position. And when you're ready, use your left hand. Slowly come back into your all fours. Hips above the knees, shoulders above the hands. And then step that right foot in between your hands, coming into your dragon pose. You can have bolsters under your hands. What's important in this dragon is for your left knee to be moved back as far back as accessible for your body so that the left knee does not absorb all the weight of your hip. And just relax your face, relax the neck. Just notice here. What sensations you're feeling. Guilt is wasted energy, like worry. If all will be well, what adjustments can you make? How different would you be? You can experiment on the heights of your blocks just to find a bit more comfort. It's nice to activate our reflective mind, our contemplative mind. Just to bring balance, to rest our logical mind, our thinking mind. Maybe it's similar to an inhale and exhale. So you inhale a lot of thoughts, a lot of logical thinking. You exhale, and then you just reflect. Try to learn. On your next breath, just slowly move the hips back. Put your props aside. Walk the hands closer to you and just try to feel a nice stretch at the back of your right leg. Slowly walk the hands closer to you and then just support your body with your hands. Lower the hips down. And then, can you just try to see if you can try to sit on your heel, extend the right leg out to the sides. Butter. You can place your props in front of you. As you slowly fold forward, feel the stress on your inner legs, maybe at the back of that right leg. Ideally, the left butt cheek touches the left heel, but our bodies are all different. So if that's not happening for you, it's fine. You can also place a bolster or a pillow just to try to support the buttocks. And then just rest here. Just breathe, just relax. Notice that we have been targeting the legs, the hip area. And how are you experiencing these poses? What has been helpful for you? On your next breath, slowly prop your head, prop the shoulders up. Move the left leg a bit so that the sole of your left foot is on the inner right thigh. And then you'll slowly fold forward and down towards that extended right leg. You can just lean on your hands. You can place a prop on each side of your right leg. You can also place a bolster or a pillow in between your right leg as well as your chest and head, and just rest. Feel the tension on the whole back of your right leg as well as the whole back side of your body. And then just use this moment to really rest. Release yourself from all the noise, the worries, those feelings of overwhelm inside our mind, our heart. Many times we try to protect others, give them so much of our attention, try to make others happy. Do you also leave some for yourself? Making it a point to also want that joy, that happiness that you also deserve. I have a teacher who always says that our shoulds in life a lot of times get in the way of our real wants, desires, needs. The shoulds that other people expect from us, that constant tension externally, prevents us from pursuing what we really dream of for ourselves, how we want our lives to be. On your next breath, please energize your hands and slowly just place your props aside. We'll use it in a bit. Now, lean on the right thigh. Slowly swing your right leg back. Now, you can keep that right knee bent, or you can straighten that right leg as far back as you wish, coming into your swan legs. So you don't want to be falling over to the left side. So if you want to place a bolster under the left thigh or the groin, you may do so. You can also place a prop in front of you. And then slowly walk the hands away from you, come down on the prop or on the mat. You can rest your forehead on your forearms or try to just settle in and feel the sensations on the outer left hip. Just breathe here. Sometimes we think we need so much to be happy. We need to change our lives, our careers, our environment. But many times, it doesn't really require such a big change. It's little things. 15 minutes to play a musical instrument. 10 minutes to maybe pray, have silence, have some of your me time. A few sun salutations, a slower walk, some laughter. Sometimes it's not even a real external change. It's just changing the lens at which we see things. Just relax here. Just let go. Allow yourself to receive. Appreciate this moment. Grateful. Feeling good. On your next breath, slowly energize your hands. Walk the hands closer to you. And then gently straighten your legs. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, make your way to lie down on your back. Feel the mat, the floor, supporting your head, your shoulders, your back, your hips and your legs. And just relax your feet. Breathe. Smile if you wish. Slowly now, bend your knees and bring the knees closer to your chest. Hug the knees to your chest. And then we're going to do a recline twist. So you're going to lower your knees on your right side You can place props on the right side to support your legs. You can spread your arms out to the sides or up and overhead. Just rest here. Feel the space on the upper body, maybe on the sides of the left leg. Appreciate the space that you have created. Find areas of tension, replace it with softness, maybe on the neck, maybe on your face and shoulders. What is it that you're learning about yourself? What is it that you're discovering within? Is there anything that is clearer for you now internally? Externally? What do you have a better understanding of? Slowly place your hands on the knees, on the legs, and then gently bring the knees back to center. Hug the knees to your chest. Place a prop on your left side. It can be your blocks, it can be your bolsters, your pillow, and then slowly lower the legs to the left side. You can even place a pillow in between the knees if that feels good. And then spread your arms out to the sides or up and overhead. Just relax here and breathe. What are the changes that you observe within you? In your energy flow, in your body, in the mind, in the heart. In the image of that lake, how smooth is the water, or in an image of dusty air, how has dust settled in your mind, maybe even in the heart. Slowly place your arms beside you. We're going to come into our Savasana, so you can set up your bolsters under where your legs, where your knees will be. And then straighten your legs. Have your feet as wide as your mat. Have your arms beside you, your palms facing up. We'll rest the legs, the hips that we targeted in our practice. Rest our back. Rest our mind, our heart. Savasana. Slowly bring awareness back into your body. Of course, you can stay in your Savasana for as long as you wish. If you still have time, if your schedule permits. I'll lead you now to activate your fingers and toes. You can gently rotate your ankles and wrists. You can move your head from side to side. And then bring your arms up overhead. Bring the legs together. Point the toes. Give yourself this nice long stretch. Bend your knees, step the feet. Move your hips to the right and allow the knees to fall to the left. Come into a fetal position. Allow your spine to round. And then use your right hand. Slowly push your body, come up. Move your shoulders up and back. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. The light in me bows down to the light in you. I wish you all an abundance of wealth, health, happiness, peace, love, joy, all the good things to flow into your life, into your heart, into your home. Please take care. Namaste.